Okay, so once you have some of your sources in and you start taking note cards, you're going to say to yourself, okay, if on my dashboard I said, my research question is, what can humanity learn from tragedies caused by hate? And I'm thinking about that as I read through or watch these sources. My thesis, we can learn many things from tragedies caused by hate. Okay, so what are some of those things? If we were to brainstorm as a class, what are some things that we can learn from these awful tragedies that have happened? You'll tell me, what do you think? Love more, right? Love more, hate less. That's a great one. Okay, so if I go over to the note cards tab, inside of the note cards tab, there's this whole little right-hand pane that's for the outline. So just like we did with the Rainy River, we're going to have Roman numerals, right? Your Roman numeral 1 is going to be your thesis. So if you've got one in there, you can just double click it and type in there. We can learn many things from tragedies, and I'm going to change this. Tragedies caused, oh, sorry, can't type, caused by hate. Okay, there's my thesis. So then if I add a topic, right, it'll automatically put it down at the bottom, but I can move it here again. Okay, so if I say, okay, I'm going to do a topic sentence that, you know, for one of my body paragraphs that says love more, hate less. Okay, so that's all good. Now, I should be able to move that up with the little up arrows. Okay. In the past, I've had kids brainstorm other things for topic sentences, like never forget because history repeats itself, treat others as you want to be treated, that golden rule that we all know. Be thankful for how fortunate you are. Like, this is Thanksgiving month, right? We should all be thankful for the things we do have. Some people put, you cannot change people. You can't decide what is right and what is not. Like, I can't, you know, look at somebody of a different race or different religion and say, oh, that's right or that's wrong. I can't live their life for them. That kind of stuff. That might be one of them. If people are pushed too far, human instinct kicks in and people try to survive. It's like if you're reading about what happened at the synagogue shooting, you might read something about that. Okay. Last, whatever your last Roman numeral will be, might just be 5 because you might only have 3 body paragraphs. You want to put restate a thesis and just kind of restate what the whole topic's going to be about. Remember, first Roman numeral represents your intro paragraph. Your last Roman numeral represents your conclusion. All these other sentences are going to be topic sentences for body paragraphs. Okay, so as you're reading through your sources, it's a good idea to start thinking about what you want your body paragraphs to be about. That way, when you do your note cards, it kind of naturally starts falling in there. And you can see how I have taken a note card and I dragged it over. Okay, so like, I'll drag this one back out for a second. Okay, so this one about never forget because history repeats itself. Okay, so I have this article about those memorial tattoos from our first source about, you know, how like grandchildren of survivors are choosing to get the same tattoo that the grandparent had when they went through Auschwitz and they almost died in the concentration camp. So I might drag it over, and then that little note card is underneath that body paragraph. So I know that whatever I took notes on inside that note card, I'm going to use that information in that paragraph. Just like when you did your On the Rainy River essay, you had to have at least one thing from that short story in every body paragraph. Like, the topics of the paragraphs were y'all's ideas, but the information comes from the sources, and then you explain them and incorporate. Is that kind of starting to make sense? You are welcome to copy all of these down or think up your own. I also think it would be a good idea to read that first article, watch those Renee Fink videos, read this article about the synagogue shooting, do all of that, and then brainstorm what topics you want to have, and then start making your notes. Yeah, absolutely, you can. This is not set in stone. If you want to copy these ideas, you are more than welcome to do that. And I'll just take out where it says like first, second, whatever body paragraph, because it doesn't, you can rearrange them too. They don't have to be in the same order that mine are in or anything like that. we're just kind of crunched for time. So if you want to use the stuff that previous classes have done, that's totally fine.